And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to continuing coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball right here on SNSN today. The game we have for you is the Jewett City Little League All-Stars taking on the All-Stars from Willimantic. Should be a really good game. This is the second game for both teams. And I actually have someone in the booth with me today here in the Grizzled Pride broadcast booth. None other than probably the perfect guy to have at any Jewett City All-Star game. He's Mr. Jewett City Algier. What's up, Al?
Hey, Michael, I'm back in my glory, buddy. I'll tell you, this brings back big memories. Years ago, boy, I'll tell you, it'd be countless times of being down here announcing the game. In fact, I can remember my wife and I. We used to run the concession stand for a while, and we would actually pray for a rainy day so we could have a normal meal. I mean, it was unreal. I mean, otherwise you got hamburgers and hot dogs.
Yeah, and then for dessert, maybe a snow cone, maybe some Swedish fish.
Oh,
Back in the day,
only if you were good.
I used to play on this field myself 40 years ago.
Wow.
I was on an all-star team here in Jewett City.
Wow. Unbelievable. What
So,
position, Michael?
I pitched.
Wow.
I pitched. I sure did.
You didn't have sliders and curveballs and all that, did you?
No, you just heaved it. You just heaved it. So this is, like I said, this is the second game for both teams. Grizzled won. I say Grizzled because I'm so used to carrying
I know.
Wolverines sports at the high school. But Jewett's, I did that. I faux pod that a few times the other day.
Mhm.
So Jewett City got to this game via a win against Colchester. They beat Colchester. They actually mercied them in 3 innings. Amazing performance by some of those kids, including Kiki Boyce, who hit a 2-run homer that I think is still in the air somewhere in the orbits. It was an amazing
Wow.
shot. You know what? It would have hit the Green Monster if not gone over it.
Wow.
I'm serious. That was
That was a towering home run.
It certainly was. Willimantic, they are here. They played Coventry, but right now we're going to have our national anthem.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's the national anthem. We don't know if you were able to hear it. It was being played over the loudspeakers here at Whiteley Field in Jewett City. So, Al, what I was talking about first, the Willimantic All-Stars got here. They lost their first game against Coventry by the score of 8-3. They did play the entire 6 innings. So they are 0-1, where Jewett City is 1-0.
Right.
So
The format that I'm used to was a double elimination, but now they don't have that. It's pool play, I guess.
it is. It is pool play. So they play the first 4 games. So of course, for Jewett City, they had their first game the other day, which they won 15-0 against Colchester. Today they have Willimantic. I believe they have Preston. And then I'm not sure if it's Coventry or another team after that. So we will find out. But I can tell you this. The third game will actually be played in Norwich.
Okay.
And game number 4 will be back here at Jewett City. So another thing that's a little bit different as well is that to determine who the actual home team is who's going to bat last, they do rock, paper, scissors. Best of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Used to be a coin toss.
Yep. Best of 5, rock, paper, scissors. And Willimantic did win the coin toss or the rock, paper, scissors tournament. They are the home team, so Jewett City will be batting first. So let's go over the lineup for the Jewett City All-Stars. Let's see, leading off, Chris Coleman playing shortstop. Jackson D'Amico in left field. Garrett Brower playing third base. Hitting cleanup, the catcher, Max Gray. Batting in the 5-hole. Mason Mills playing center field. Batting 6, Sonny Botello in right field. Batting 7th, J.J. Harden at first base. Logan D'Amico at in the 8th spot playing first base. Obviously, if you heard, they said Jackson D'Amico early, well, they're twins.
Wow.
They are twins. And Bradley Rush rounds out the lineup, batting 9th, playing second base. So that is your Jewett City All-Stars for today. And they are going to be facing the Willimantic All-Stars. And on the mound for Willimantic today is number 6, Cam Beebe. Cam Beebe on the hill. And we'll go over the Willimantic lineup in a couple of minutes when they come up to bat. So we shall see what happens. So we got Austin on the Austin Cam. We'll mic him up a little bit later too. Get him rocking and rolling. Mike Minarski and, of course, Mr. Jewett City Al Gear. So here we go. Let's play some baseball. All-star style. Chris Coleman, the shortstop, to lead off against Cam Beebe from Willimantic.
All right.
Steve Bubbly Champagne calling the balls and strikes. Let's play some baseball. It's ball 1 high. One thing that we noticed last game is the Colchester team had a little bit of all-star jitters when it came to.
And that was obvious with the score, right?
Well, here's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here is something that is very, very unique on the Willimantic team. You don't see this often at all. A left-handed catcher.
Wow. You're absolutely right.
3 balls and 1 strike to Coleman, leading off for Jewett City.
All right.
That ball is high. Ball 4.
Runner at first. No outs.
Jackson D'Amico, the left fielder, getting the start today. As Jewett City is down a couple of players. That ball is outside. You don't see a left-handed catcher much. Do you, Mr. JC?
No, you don't. Normally, catchers are right-handed at this stage of their lives, but it'd be interesting to see if they switch on the batting. Some kids can bat left or right.
There's a foul ball and out of play. He's a pretty tall kid. The Willimantic catcher, and and Coleman almost he kind of faked a steal, and the catcher threw it down. He's got a heck of an arm, so maybe they're just testing him a little bit.
Yeah, they'll think twice about stealing.
D'Amico bounces as the third, bobbled by the third baseman, and D'Amico's going to beat it down. Coleman is going to keep running and hustle down to third, and D'Amico, nobody paying attention to him, and he's going to make it to second.
Yeah, right.
So now you got second and third.
Second and third now. No outs. Jewett City threatening to score.
Here's Garrett Brower, the third baseman. Nobody was paying attention. Good heads-up base running play by D'Amico, getting into second base. foul straight back. So Beebe finding himself in a little bit of a jam already here in the top of the first inning. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. A couple of ducks on the pond here for Garrett Brower. He went around. That's strike two.
Runner coming home.
I think it was a foul tip, though.
Foul tip. Yep. Okay. So he'll go back to third.
Mm-hmm.
Oh and 2 on the batter.
Yeah, Brower in the hole quick. Here's the pitch from Beebe. Over his head, 1 and 2. Wind blowing out from home plate. And there's a deep drive. That is deep. That's going to hit the top of the fence. That was almost out of here. And Brower is going to pull up with a double. With 1 run scoring as Willimantic got that ball back in a hurry.
And it gets an RBI. Nice. JC jumps up ahead.
That just missed getting out of here.
I think it hit that yellow padding.
Hit the top of the fence.
Wow.
Here's Max Gray, the catcher. 1-0 Jewett City. Swing and a foul. A little bit of a wind here, like I said, blowing straight out. You know, maybe that hit was a recipient of some extra carry from the wind. Swing and a miss. Ooh, we went fishing for a high fastball. 0-2. So it's not that Beebe's not getting ahead of batters. He is. He walked Coleman first, but he's been had some good control since.
That could have been the first inning jitters.
Yeah. Beebe burns a pitch there, high and inside. 1-2 to the cleanup hitter. Strike 3, got him, but the ball gets away, and a run's going to score. And Max Gray is going to make it the first.
Oh, right.
So there's a situation there where you go ahead and you credit the pitcher for a strikeout, but not an out.
There you go. First and third now.
2-0 Jewett City. And here's Mason Mills. You can hear the wind blowing in our headsets.
Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off from first.
Yeah,
He'll get into second safely.
Yeah. Gray makes it in uncontested into second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good day for baseball, huh, there, Mr. Jewett City?
Oh, it's a beautiful day. A little bit on the humid side, but not bad. Not bad. This is summer. This is summer.
What do you think, Austin? Good day for baseball?
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
A nice light breeze, helps keep some of the heat off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's beautiful.
BB ahead on the count here. 1 ball and 2. It's in the dirt, 2-2. Imagine the pickoff, the pickoff style that catcher could have to first base.
Wow.
There's a line shot right to the shortstop.
And the guy at third went to take off and got back to third in time without getting doubled up there.
That was a great stab there by Cisco Alvarado of Willimantic. So that's 1 out. Brings up Sonny Botello. Plays right field for Jewett City today. Wearing number 5. Ball a little bit high. Swing and a miss. Took some off that one. 2 quick runs if you're joining us already. Top of the first one down. Jewett City up 2-0 against Willimantic. There's a bouncer foul in front of the Willimantic dugout.
Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out.
Bouncer to third. Actually to short. Alvarado gets it. Everybody is safe, except they did.
Run.
They did score the run. Brower came in. Max Gray tried to get over to third, but was called out. So now there's 2 down.
But JC
Botello
leads
on
this one.
Botello on first, and here's J.J. Harden, who's going to be pitching today. 3-0, Jewett City. Called no pitch. The umpire called no pitch. Strike. Says umpire Steve Bubbly Champagne.
I like that nickname. That's neat.
Foul. Count holds it 0-2, and of course you have the ump on the field on the base paths. You got Disco Dave Segerstrom.
Disco Dave. All
Disco
right.
Dave.
What if you give us a little dance after?
I don't know. Another foul back 0-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Beebe trying to get out of the inning. And there's a base hit up the middle.
Want to go down the third. He'll get in there
Botello.
safely.
Yep, Botello makes it all the way to third. J.J. Harden has a base hit.
Runs at first and third on the corners for JC.
Here's Logan D'Amico. Pop up out of play. One and one.
And safely down to second.
Yep.
Second and third now.
That's a ball 2-1. So the Jewett City All-Stars continue to put on the heat. They did the same thing to Colchester on
ball 3,
Friday.
3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled out. Full count.
3-2 and the big one due.
There's a bouncer at the plate. It is a fair ball. He picks it up, and then the ball is thrown down the right field line. 2 runs are going to score. D'Amico's chugging for third, and he gets in there safely.
Wow. JC goes up now 5-0 in their half of the first. Jewett City is definitely not wasting any time getting out in front.
So they have batted around. This is the 9th batter of the inning, Bradley Rush, the second baseman. Ball 1. Here comes that sun beating down.
Whew. You can catch a suntan out here, Michael.
Yeah. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs.
And then the grounder, third base. On over to first. And they get the final out of the inning.
So at the score at the end of 1 half inning of play, JC leads this one 5-0.
That's right. 5-0. Here we go. We want to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that have made it possible. So if you are watching this broadcast today or even later on after and when it's all said and done and catching the replay, patronize these sponsors because they're the ones that are making it possible for you to watch the game if you can't make it here today. One being the Jewett City Savings Bank, from Putnam to Pawcatuck, 7 branches to serve all your banking needs. Jewett City Savings Bank, your community hometown bank. The Burns Agency in Dayville and in Norwich. Home, life, and auto. Any insurance product you may need, you'll buy better at Burns. Griswold Pride, their motto is to unite the citizens of Griswold in a partnership to create and foster a safe, drug-free environment for the entire community by preventing youth substance abuse and reducing adult substance abuse. Go to griswoldpride.org for more. And then, of course, Highway Campers in Plainfield. You know, they've been family operated since 1967, Alan.
Wow.
Just happens to be the right fielder here. Has a little bit of a, Austin, why don't you put the camera on the right fielder? He's got a little tie there to the to Highway Campers. Got to say about Highway Campers, I used to work for his great grandfather,
Riley, right?
Ed Riley.
Yeah.
At Skaden years ago, and I remember this young man's father when he was about 6 years old.
Wow.
Running around doing this thing. You can tell you're a Botello, that's for sure. That's for sure. You look like your dad, so. Now we're gonna have a conversation.
I just want to say.
Yeah.
My mom always talks to me
Yeah.
about how you're a huge Evan Gilgenbach fan. I'm his cousin.
Oh, I am a Gilgenbach fan. Absolutely. A kid's a heck of a pitcher. And you're his cousin. See? No, that's local radio for you.
There you go.
All right. Willimantic. Cisco Alvarado leading off. Then Cam Beebe and then Ryan Garvey. And to keep it going, Gavin King is batting cleanup for Willimantic. Here's the first pitch from Harden. The ball is high.
Ball one. From the ballparks. Boston Red Sox ahead 9-2 going to the ninth inning against the New York Yankees.
9-2?
9-2.
Go Boston.
Ball two.
That's ball
Ball
two.
two. All right. That was quite point. 2 balls, no strikes.
There's one right down the middle. 2 of them.
We're in the bottom of the first inning. JC's ahead of this one, 5-0.
My daughter just sent me a message saying she's coming up with the puppies.
All right.
Hey, there you go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can we play a song, Who Let the Dogs Out?
Al, I might copyright us for that, Al.
She's on her way.
Great.
Here's the pitch from Harden. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. As Alvarado chased a high heater. Here's Cam Beebe, the pitcher, wearing number 6, Willimantic, in purple and white. I like their uniforms. They look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Willimantic used to be our one of our nemesis. They always played tough ball when we got to the All-Stars.
Willimantic's always got a lot of great athletes.
Well, they got a big area to choose from too.
Well, I mean, they have if you look into the high school, so my daughter knows I'm broadcasting. So what does she do? She calls me.
Of course.
So
Probably wants to know if you got any money.
now 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, I'm right in the middle of a broadcast.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and
Where are
1
you?
out.
There's a bouncer right back to the mound. 2 down.
2 outs. And the next batter is
I have no idea where she is. Oh, that's it.
JC's playing a good game of ball.
I hear the doggies.
Well, you hear him in the phone.
Yeah.
Here?
Well, they're trying to tell you where they're at.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Garvey.
And he's got
Big kid. He's a big kid.
Counts 1-0 on him.
1-1.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like there's some action over in the Willimantic bullpen. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. And there's a rocket to center field, base hit off the bat of Harden. Off the bat of Garvey, off of Harden.
Run at first and 1 out.
Here's number 99, Gavin King, also batting from the left-hand side. Willimantic has a base runner. In the dogs. Ball's in the dirt, 2-0.
Where are you?
I told you where I was.
No, I don't know where you are.
Look on the other side of the baseball field. Where are you? I don't even see you.
Look, I came up from the park. Look. I came up from the park and then I just walked up and this is where I am.
Keep going straight. I'm directing my daughter how to get here.
3-0 on the batter.
3-1.
You knew that thing.
And I don't even see you yet. Literally telling my daughter how to get here.
Well,
Ball 4.
and Willimantic keeping their inning going. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Here's Nico Martinez Chavez playing left field. Oh, there they are. See him left field?
Oh, yes.
There's a strike.
Was that you?
Yeah, that's me. Who do you think waved to you?
Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Should wear your glasses, kid.
Count is 0-1.
Fowler 1-2. Oh. My daughter will call at any given time on any given broadcast.
That's right. Because you know why? You're her daddy.
That's true. That ball is just high. 1-2. And there's a pop-up to right field, right at Botello.
That's the 3rd out.
Just had to move maybe a foot and made the catch. So we have played 1 complete here at Jewett City at Whiteley Field. The Jewett City All-Stars lead 5-0 over Willimantic. So what do you think there, Mr. Jewett City?
What do I think? I think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I like sliced bread too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Al's older than sliced bread. That's the thing.
Well, I am. But hey, anyways, from the ballparks, the Red Sox won this one, so they sweep the Yankees at Fenway Park.
Did you say they
9.
swept the Yankees?
Swept the Yankees.
They brought out the broom.
9-2, and they swept them in New York also. So, Red Sox are doing real fine.
You know,
and the Yankees are not doing so well.
I was really concerned about the Red Sox at the beginning of the year. One of the things that I said at the beginning of the year is I said, oh, the Red Sox, they got the best AAA baseball in the majors.
Well, that's because last year during the pandemic year, which a lot of announcers have given up on, they said that probably shouldn't have been no baseball at all last year because they only played about maybe 60 or 70 games.
Yeah.
They didn't play the full 100 and some odd
62
games.
games.
Yep. How you doing?
So my daughter finally made it.
Yes, she found us.
She did. Hair looks great. You know, young girls, they're real particular about their hair.
Well, no, you should. I am. I'm concerned about mine. It's not growing.
So she hands me a dog here,
Oh, now you got to announce and do the dog watch.
Huh?
Now you got to announce and do the dog watch.
How am I going to do that?
Well,
I'm trying to. His name is Howie, and I can't get him around the table.
that's not like Howie Cosell, is it?
What a dummy. There we go. Finally,
He'll get out of it.
I got it.
All right.
All right.
All right. Top of the second inning, Michael. Who do we got coming up?
Huh?
Who do we got coming up? Top of the second inning. Here we go.
Top of the second inning, top of the lineup again for Jewett City. Coleman, Jackson D'Amico, and Garrett Brower. So, by the way, I just want to let you know, folks, if you're watching, listening to the game, just spending your afternoon with us while the game is on, if you are following one player or you want to root on a particular player, all I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead in the comments and say who you're cheering on today, so we can put it up on the big board. See, the nice thing about this is that the kids and the parents and everything can watch this later on.
Be like being at a major league ballpark. Have your kid's name up on the board and everything.
All right, shortstop Chris Coleman leading off here in the top of the second inning. First inning, he walked and scored. We have a new pitcher in for Willimantic. It's Cisco Alvarado.
Number 3.
Number 3, he is on the mound. There's a bouncer to short, right on through the wickets and through the left fielder. And Coleman's got the wheels. Going to pull up at second.
Wow. That kid can fly. Yes, he does.
So Coleman back on again. And at second, and that brings up Jackson D'Amico. And there's a fly ball to left field. Caught by Willimantic. Martinez Chavez pulling it in. Here's Garrett Brower. He's playing third base, and the wind is really starting to whip up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Sheesh. That wind coming directly out of the southwest, Michael.
Brower had a long double last time up, hit the top of the fence. Almost was out of here in right center field. Oh, 2 to Brower. He got him looking.
2 outs. Runner still at second base.
So Alvarado having a little bit better luck on the mound. Here's Max Gray. Got on base on a fielder's choice. His first time up. Coleman goes to third. The ball gets away. 6-0 Jewett City.
Wow.
That's making things happen right there.
Only because he's got the wheels to do it, Michael.
That's his second run scored in as many innings.
Nice.
So 2 down.
And the count's 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter.
Mike Minarski, Mr. Jewett City Algier, and Austin Smith bringing you the ball game here from Whiteley Field. There's a bouncer to second. Holman up with it. Right on over to first. And BB tags the bag. 4-3. Count it.
At the end of 1.5, the score, JC is up 6-0.
6-0 Jewett City. Going to go to the bottom of the second inning. I want to thank some more of our supporters that make it possible for us to do these games. Come out on a Sunday afternoon, have some fun. Advanced Automotive. You know, Al,
Yes, sir.
if you want a good deal on tires,
Go to Advance.
then wow, don't sound so excited.
I am excited.
Go to Advanced All Gear. Hey, I'm going to go to Advanced Auto. Advanced Automotive, you know, if you're going to, you got to talk to people that know what they're doing.
Yes, sir.
And then when you reach the rank of royalty, like the tire queen, Jess, over at Advanced Automotive.
The
You
tire
know.
queen, you said.
That's right. She is the tire queen over at Advanced Automotive. Check her out on Route 138 in Griswold.
All right.
You will not be sorry. Tell people I said, hey, Jess, you're the tire queen. All right.
That was Mike Minoski telling you that.
That's right. Just so happens that her nephews are on the team, the D'Amico twins. And Brent, their father, is the manager of the team.
Wow.
So it's all in the family. Speaking of all in the family, let's keep it that way. Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse. For all your floral needs, they're right on beautiful downtown Jewett City on Ashland Street.
Yes, they
Check
are.
out the D'Amico family.
Been there for years.
That is. They've been family-owned since 1937, Al.
Wow. Way before my time.
1937. So go down and see the boss botanists over at Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse.
And they do have some beautiful flowers and great deals there.
Yes,
for
they
you.
do. And also optometrist Joel Zucker-Brown and optometrist Katina Simmons. Now, she is going to be going ahead and she's going to be the owner of the practice because Dr. Zucker-Brown is retiring.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'll tell you, Dr. Zuckerman saved me last year, Michael, when I had my cataract surgery. I needed new glasses.
Yep.
Nobody was open because of the pandemic.
And not only that, but they support local and they support Little League Baseball right here on SNSN.
And that's what it's all about.
All right, here we go. The third baseman, Sean Podasic. After him, you got Gavin Samuels, the right fielder, and then Brandon Holman.
Mm-hmm. Counts 0-1 on the batter.
Ball's high.
And the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Willimantic didn't have a first base coach out there, so here he comes. Strike 2. And there's a fly ball. That's nice. Oh, almost a shoestring catch by the center fielder Mills, but it got away.
Oh, Willimantic now.
Podasic's going to be on with a base hit.
Yes.
That was a good shot there by Mills. Almost had it. So leadoff base hit by Podasic. Here's Gavin Samuels, the right fielder. Swings strike 1. Outside. Gets away from the catcher. 1-1. Samuel's wearing 00. Strike 2. Let's see. Willimantic has they have a 00. They have a number 99, and they have a left-handed catcher.
Wow.
Things you don't see a lot.
You definitely don't see that much in Little League Baseball. That's for sure.
Yeah, usually in Little League Baseball, you get numbers 1 through 13. That's it.
There you go. The count goes full. 3-2. No outs. Runner at first. Pitch is on the
Got
way.
him looking.
And now Willimantic has 1 out.
That's the second strikeout for Hardin. Here's Brandon Holman, second baseman. Badasik still on first. Now you gotta, Al, it's one of the things like a lot of people don't know. This is not just a little league team fielded by. This is the best of the best from both these teams, from both these towns.
Yeah, they have to try out for the All Stars, from what I remember, and then their teammates vote them on.
From what I now back in my day, it was the coaches that voted, and you had to pick at least one kid from every team.
Right.
There's a little looper right to Coleman, and he makes the stab at shortstop, 2 down.
And also, I'm pretty sure the rule is all the players that are present play. Is that true?
Say that again.
All players on the bench, everyone
that
shows up has to play at some point in the game.
Jay Rivera is up, bouncer to third. They're going to go over to Coleman to second to get the force.
There you go.
And that is going to do it. So Rivera bounces out 5-6 on a fielder's choice. So Willimantic still hasn't scored any runs yet, but they did get a hit that inning by Sean Padasik, but he was stranded and forced out at second. We're going to go to the the top of the third. JC leads 6-0.
Wow. JC, go, go, go.
They have yet to give up a run in Little
great.
League play this year. They didn't give up any runs against Colchester. And it's only been 2 innings, but they haven't given up anything against Willimantic yet. Alvarado back on the hill for Colchester. And I'm not that tall. I got to look over the fence somehow. That's how I've been doing this. I don't know if people look. I've been actually using a cinder block to kind of see what's going on.
We need to get you a pair of stilts, Michael.
I got a pair of stilts.
Do you really?
Well, that would be funny. To see how long you can stand up on them.
All right, here we go. Top of the third.
It is top of the third.
Yeah.
All those scoreboard operators still got the second inning up there, but he'll realize it after a little bit.
There you go. I just sent him a text up there to change the inning.
There he is.
Here we go. All right, here's Mason Mills leading off here in the top of the third inning against Alvarado and Willimantic. Ball 1 low.
Here at SNSN, we got all the connections, baby. We can even talk to the scorekeeper.
There's a base hit right up the middle. Mills is on with a base hit. Here's Sonny Botello, the right fielder. Botello scored a run last time up. Strike 1. Champagne with some theatrics behind the plate.
There you go. And also, big shout out to all the umpires and all the coaches and that. They do it for nothing.
There's a base hit into right field. Mills, he's trying to get into third. He slides in safely. Botello stays pulling up at first, so we got runners on first and third. And Jewett City's got something going here in the top of the third.
No outs. Here we go.
There's J.J. Harden. So first and third, Harden had a base hit his first time up.
And it looks like the umps have concluded their meeting of the minds. They return back to their positions.
As Austin was saying. I said, as Austin was saying, they're going to go ahead and they're going to appeal at second because they thought maybe Mills did not touch second, but they appealed and he called him safe. So here we go. First and third. Here's the pitcher, Harden. A couple of strikeouts on the hill today and a base hit. Swing and a miss, a nice heater. And there is a quick throw. And we're waiting for a call. There's a pickoff attempt. And they got him. They got him. Mills gets picked off a third. The ump at home plate had the thumb up like he was out, and people were kind of curious, like, what's the call? The ump had the thumb the entire time. So the coach for Willimantic came out to check it out, and he said, yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
So one down, that erases the runner on third. So now you got Botello on first, one down. Now D'Amico, the manager for Jewett City, out talking to both of the umpires.
The guy at second went down the third, or is he just conversing with the coach?
I'm not sure.
No, he's going back to second. So
Yeah.
he was just
Yeah, I just said Botello was on a first, but he did take second on that play. So a little bit of confusion there, but the way it all wraps up is there's one down now. Runner on second base. Count is 0-1 to Harden. Ball's inside. 1-1.
That's aces across the board, Michael.
Yeah.
One ball, one strike, one out.
Well, Willimantic catcher. He's got a good arm. There's a bouncer right back to the mound. Quick on over to the first baseman, Beebe, who threw it on over to third to try to get Botello. But no go. So Botello's on third safe. Two down. And here's Logan D'Amico, had a base hit. Was stranded at third in the first inning. There's a bouncer to second. Bobbled. And everybody's safe and a run scores.
All right. Third straight inning that JC scored. Score now 7-0.
Here's
JC.
Bradley Rush, second baseman.
2 outs.
Strike one. D'Amico bouncing off of first, but a quick toss down by the Willimantic catcher, but they didn't get him.
I'll tell you, that catcher's got quite the arm. Accurate and right to the first base.
That's a ball.
2-1, 2 outs.
No concessions today here. They had concessions Friday. Nothing today. There's a liner down the right field line. That is a fair ball. D'Amico is going to run to third and get there safely. And
All right.
Rush is in with a stand-up double. So here comes Jewett City again. Here's Coleman. He's already been up twice today. Got a base hit and a walk, so 1-1, 1-for-1 officially. Strike one. Alvarado's got some mustard on that ball.
Yes, he does.
Bringing a little bit of heat. That ball is high and inside. 1-1. Beebe initially started. Cam Beebe started for Willimantic. Had a rocky start. Gave up 5 runs. Stays a strike. Straight down the middle on Coleman. And they've got a couple of runs so far off of Alvarado, but he seemed to have slowed the pace a little. Foul.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. What, did he get hit by the pitch?
Yeah, he smashed his wrist.
Oh. Time is called on the field. Make sure the batter is okay. It looks like he's going to stay in the game. Good job.
Hit by pitch.
Yes.
Yep, took it right into his wrist.
Here's Jackson D'Amico. Bases
Loaded.
are loaded.
Loaded.
I'll tell you what, that pond is full. Oh.
And a line shot right to the third baseman.
All right.
Nice stab to end the inning and end the threat.
Score at the end of 2.5. 7-0 still, JC.
Jewett City gets 1 run in that frame right there. So coming up for Willimantic in the bottom of the third, Alvarado, Beebe, and Ryan Garvey. Ryan Garvey had a clean shot. And, you know, this is one of those fields that sometimes you get the kids that can hit the ball too hard, so you can hit it to the fence or whatever, and it's only going to be a single.
Yeah.
It's only like 210 feet, 205 feet to dead center.
I remember the year that we had to extend the right field fence because it was shorter than 200, so you had to make it like
202.
Okay, but I'm saying they had to make the fence higher in order for it to be considered a home run if it goes over that fence.
When I was here, when I played, it was 198 to right field.
Yeah.
But they got a short porch at Fenway, so what's the deal?
Yeah. They certainly do.
Seven nothing. That's your score. Checking out some more of our sponsors here today.
There you go.
Uncle Cranky's Cafe,
Oh,
Main Street, Jewett City.
always great food at Uncle Cranky's.
I love their food. I love the food at Cranky's. They're just delicious. I love the Cranky Burger myself. I love the hand-cut fries.
I remember one time they had a contest going on.
We did it.
If you could finish the whole burger, you got it for free.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Napa Auto Parts, Joe Smith and his staff of automotive parts experts ready to serve you every single day up on Route 138 in Griswold. They are the #1 Napa store, just because we say so. They probably are anyway. Because of their people. You can get parts anywhere.
Yes, sir.
But when you want to go ahead and have great service and great local service, J&H Incorporated, Napa Auto Parts, 100-138.
And first pitch is a ball.
Thank you, Joe, for supporting local.
Yes.
There's a deep drive. That's going to be over the left fielder's head. That's a shot by Alvarado, and he's going to pull up to second, and he's going to try to make it to third. Here's a throw, and the ball is dropped, so he's in there at third base, safe.
Willimantic tries to wake up the bats, and they got their first batter of the bottom of the third at third base with a triple.
So the pitcher went ahead and just jacks one over the left fielder's head. Here's Cam Beebe playing first base now. He did start the game behind on the mound. He takes strike one. That was a shot that Alvarado hit. Swinging a foul. It's 0-2.
Here comes that win there, Michael.
We do see a bunch of people there watching the game. Please type in there who you're supporting, who's your player. So that way we can put it up on the board. There's a grounder to short, and right on over Hardin. I'm sorry. Call it 4-3, but he gets an RBI, and that is the very first run given up by Jewett City in All-Star play. Here's Ryan Garvey. Big kid. Strike one, bats from the left hand. He's very unique. A left-handed catcher.
Yes, he is. Willimantic gets one run and finally puts one up on the board for themselves.
7-1 is your score.
We got one out and 0-2 on the batter.
Ball is high and outside.
And that goes to 1-2.
And there's a bouncer to second. On over the first, and he's safe. He beats it out.
Wow.
D'Amico can't believe it. And Brent D'Amico, the manager's going to call time. He's going to dispute this one. Home plate said, nope, you got to talk to him. That was his call.
I guess we'll have to go to the instant replay. Do we have that?
Well, technically, yes, but you're going to call it a base hit. So Garvey is 2 for 2. Here's Gavin King, and Ryan Garvey continuing to make things happen. Gets a stolen base.
Yes, he does. Willimantic, I'll tell you. They're getting a shot.
And there's a bouncer right back to the pitcher. On over to D'Amico. He got him. That's the second out of the inning. And Garvey hustles on down to third. So here's Nico Martinez Chavez, who flied out to Botello the first time up in right field. That's a ball.
Count is 1-0.
Here's a little looper. Shortstop backs up and makes the catch for Jewett City. Nice play by Coleman.
And we go on to the fourth, but JC still leads this one 7-1.
Top of the fourth. Coming up for Griswold, you got Brower, Gray, and Mason Mills. still have a couple of more sponsors to thank and appreciate. Once again, we do hope that you patronize these sponsors because they're the ones that are picking up the dime for us to be here today.
That's right.
You know, because people think we just show up and that's just
No.
you know, but there's setup time, there's travel time. Well, not today, really. I mean,
Well,
could have walked here, but
there's still the setup time. I tell you, you still got to get out here and do the job.
And we're thankful when we hear people say, you know, thank you for broadcasting the games. We hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's it does my heart good, and I really hope that SNSN does provide that value in our local community. So, a couple other sponsors: Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. They've been supporting us pretty much since day one. Thank you to Lisa Griffin and her entire team and all of their branches. And she wants to have you check out Kasasa Checking. What in the world is Kasasa Checking? Do you know what it is, Al?
Something that you're required to keep an X amount of dollars in your checking account, and you can't get charged any overdrafts.
But then there's cash back.
No.
Then there's Kasasa Cash Back. So it's really a great deal. Check them out. Go to any one of their branches, Jewett City, Plainfield, 3 in Norwich. Check them out. Kasasa Checking, Kasasa Cash Back, only from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Go to bankeasternct.com. Huh?
So what about salsa?
How about salsa checking? That's it to Al's Bank.
Yeah.
Bring your salsa and we'll check it for you.
That's
There
it.
you go.
All right. It's 114 degrees out here.
Did you notice it was cloudy all morning? And then as soon as we come out here to start, clouds break up.
I was really wondering if there was even going to be a rain shower, but nope.
As we start broadcast, clouds break up and the sun comes out.
All right, here we go to the top of the fourth. Garrett Brower, third baseman. Struck out last time out, and then first time up, hit a deep drive. That almost went out of here. One ball, no strikes to Brower. Ooh, in the dirt. 2-0. Al, what do you think so far?
I think it's a great game. Good to see JC up by 6 runs as they're leading this one, and hopefully can get another one in the win column. Ball 3. Oh, ball 4. He gets a walk. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. No, top of the 4th. Top of the 4th. JC's got the lead runner batter up at first.
There's Max Gray. 0 for 1 officially. Bounced to second last time up. Ooh, he was way out ahead of that one. Quick toss down to first to Beebe. Runner back safely. Kate says, go Sonny, Jackson, Logan, JJ, Max, Mason, Garrett, and the rest of the JC team. Great job, boys. Thanks, Kate, for saying so. And, of course, Jim, let's go Mason Mills. And guess who's up?
Mills.
Mason Mills.
Previous batter struck out and is 1 out for JC.
He dropped it foul. That was almost a good out.
Mills got lucky there. Pop up to BB, but BB dropped it. So new life. And it's just a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2 on the batter.
Mills had a base hit last time up. And then he got picked off at third base. Ooh, Alvarado dropped down sidearm a little bit, but ball's outside, 1-2. Got a little bit of a burn pitch right there. He was already ahead 0-2. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking. 2 down.
Runner gets back to first safely.
Brings up Sonny Botello. Got on the fielder's choice and got a base hit and scored in the third inning. So 2 down, 7-1. Jewett City over Willimantic. There's a strike. Pretty impressed with Alvarado, man. He's got a lot of poise and just fires away.
Yep.
Strike 2. He's not even playing.
Wow.
He has proven to be very effective. That ball is high, and Brower is going to head on down to second as the ball gets away from Garvey. Ball's inside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces across the board.
Deuces wild.
Yes, they are.
And he looks at strike 3.
All right. Well, that was first inning of this game, Michael. That JC didn't score.
Yeah, and Alvarado just seems to be he's getting better as the game goes on.
Yes.
He struck out the last 2 batters there.
Yeah.
Gave up a walk, no hits. One runner stranded for Jewett City on second.
Yeah.
But still, a great pitching inning, a great inning there for Alvarado, probably his best yet.
Glad he wasn't there at the beginning.
You know, Al, you know just as well as I do, is that the kids come out, they have all-star jitters.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
They're nervous because it's not just a regular game; it's an
All-star.
all-star game.
Yeah.
So,
you're playing for that district flag,
yeah, exactly.
and it's very important to the children to have that chance to hoist that flag up. I'll tell you, seen JC do it numerous times.
See, when I was in Little League,
Yep.
it was a single elimination.
Single, yeah.
It was single elimination. We played. I remember. Oh my God, what year was this? So I was 12. So it was 1978. 1978 that I was on the All-Star team here. So this is back when also as well, Al, that the top team went on and played different top teams, not All-Stars, just the team. I was on the Braves. We won the championship when I was 12.
Yeah. I believe the Braves were sponsored by.
We weren't sponsored by anybody.
No?
We didn't have sponsors back then.
I remember AD Tripp did sponsor the Braves, I think, at one time. AD Tripp Lumber Company.
This was back in the day, dude, where, you know what? Nobody sponsored. Kids just played. Totally different world.
I could remember at one time there was like 700 kids that played baseball here.
Yeah.
700.
I was talking to Patricia, one of the officers here in Jewett City, and I guess they're down. I think she said 100 kids this year.
Wow.
So, all right, here we go. Top of the third. Top of the fourth. Excuse me.
Bottom of the fourth, Michael.
Bottom of the. What do I know?
That's all right. It's all right.
Ball one. The little skip to my Lou.
Almost took out the baddest foot.
Podasic grounds out to D'Amico at first, unassisted. One down.
Yeah, this cloud right above us almost looks like rain.
Number 51. All right.
Here's Derek Perez batting in the 7th hole for Gavin Samuels, the right fielder. This is his first time up, and he bounces it to third. Nice play. D'Amico to D'Amico.
And that's 2 down.
And there's another unique thing. How many times do you see a left-handed
Twins.
third baseman? And they're twins.
And they're twins.
Jeez. Am I in a different universe today? What is up with this?
I don't know. I'll talk to that time traveler.
Might be in Wonderland.
Nope.
Does that make me the red queen? 'Cause I got red hair.
Here's Brandon Holman, second baseman. Holman popped out to the shortstop his first time up. And there's a base hit. Right to Botello in right field. Throws it back. Nice solid base hit by Brandon Holman.
Number 22, Jay Rivera.
Here's Jay Rivera. Center fielder. 2 down for Willimantic. I think the public address announcer missed it. It's actually number 20. There's Rivera. Holman's 22. There's a strike. Called by Steve Bubbly Champagne behind the plate. Swinging a foul.
The count goes to 1-2 with 2 outs here in bottom of the 4th inning.
Here's the pitch. And there's a nice little one hopper to the shortstop, and they get Holman on the force.
And that's the 3rd out.
That's it.
At
So-
the end of 4, score 7-1, favor of Jewett City.
Jewett City. And why? And why do you say that's so good?
Because I'm Mr. Jewett
That's right,
City.
he's Mr. Jewett City.
America's.
Emeritus.
Emeritus.
Because he doesn't live in Jewett City anymore. So
After 75 years, finally out of here.
don't sound so flippin' excited, Al.
It took a long time to get me out. But
Oh goodness, Alan.
After a bunch of angry mobs, we finally got him out.
yeah, my angry mob was my angry tub kicking me out.
And then you ended up with, of course, the first selectman in Lisbon, Tom Sparkman, probably put some bug in your ear and say, "Come to Lisbon.
It's better.
Come
It's
to
better.
Lisbon."
And being that Lisbon is real close to Jewett City, the best of 2 worlds.
Oh, so much for that, Al.
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to be loyal to Jewett City.
I'm still loyal. Still belong to the fire department up here, doing the fire police, and I'll always be loyal to Jewett
Are you
City.
paying taxes to Jewett City anymore?
No,
You are not loyal. I'm sorry, sir.
well, I'll give a donation. I think I get some change.
We got data centers coming. We don't need your change.
There you go.
Looks like some changes for Jewett City as D'Amico is talking to Garvey, the manager of Willimantic.
Right.
There's a new pitcher on the hill for Willimantic, Derek Perez. Alvarado's going to go back to short. Beebe's still on first. So Derek Perez probably be in for the last couple of innings for Willimantic, the third Willimantic pitcher today. Look at that arm by Garvey.
Now pitching for Willimantic. Number 51, Derek Perez.
All right.
Leading off for Jewett City.
You know, I don't know if you just saw that, but the catcher and J.J. Harden just did fist bumps as he walked by. That's sportsmanship, folks.
That's right.
You know, that's great stuff when these kids at this age is learning that kind of sportsmanship. They probably all know each other anyway from travel ball and that kind of stuff. So
Probably go to the same school.
well, I don't know about that. Harden bounces it to third. Quick toss on over to Beebe. One down.
Coming to the plate. Number 6, Logan.
Here's Logan D'Amico. 2 for 2. Both times stranded at third. Strike one. So how long has it been since you've seen a Little League game there, Alan?
God, Michael. It's got to be at least 10 years, at least.
Really?
At least.
Perez quickly up on D'Amico, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
2 outs for JC.
2 quick outs.
Now batting. Number 1,
Here's Bradley Rush. Bounced to third his first time up and scorched a double.
There's a bouncer on the plate.
Patricia Clark says, let's go Jewett City.
All right.
And, who's this? Someone named Kenna from California saying hi to the Austin the cameraman.
All right.
And the SNSN crew. Virtual hug emoji.
Oh, all right. I got that hug all the way from California. 2-0. Two
Make
balls.
it 2-1.
1 strike. 2 outs.
And he went around, so it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So Perez trying to make short work of Jewett City here in the top of the 5th inning. Off speed pitch. And Holman to Beebe. And that's it.
Out number 3.
So
We go to the bottom of the 5th. JC still leads this one 7-1.
So you got Jewett City who scored 5 big ones in the first inning. Got 1 in the second, 1 in the third, have not scored in the 4th and the 5th. But time is starting to run out for Willimantic. It's the bottom of the 5th. Looks like we got a new pitcher for Jewett City. Looks like Garrett Brower is going to be on the hill for the Jewett City All-Stars. Harden's going to go to third, so just a even swap. Keegan Leanna is now in right field. Did I say his name right?
I believe you did.
Keegan Leanna, yeah, number 21, the right fielder.
And number 2 on the mound now, right?
Yeah,
For JC.
Garrett Brower.
All right. One of only 2 more spots for Willimantic to try to catch up as they bat here in the bottom of the 5th. And then they'll get one more chance in the 6th inning.
This is the second pitcher for Jewett City today. Harden went 4 innings, only gave up 1 run. Struck out 2. Had some good support in the field today. Made a lot of, there was a bunch of balls batted back to the pitcher too. So a bunch of pitcher to first base plays as well. So either way, Harden, a good outing for Jewett City.
And here we go.
Here we go. Cisco Alvarado, who started the game at shortstop, pitched, and then back to shortstop again. Alvarado had a double last time up and scored the only Willimantic run. His first batter against Garrett Brower. And there's a bouncer foul. You know it's a big adjustment now.
What's that, sir?
That when you go from this to high school.
Oh, yes.
Another bouncer foul, same place actually, 0-2. It's a big difference when you're pitching. You know, going from 46 feet to
90, don't you?
No. Pitching 60 feet 6 inches.
60. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, I've even seen these kids in Little League pitching, and I can remember one that was able to get up to 70 miles an hour on the fastball.
A lot of bikes coming down here today.
It's a beautiful day. A lot of bikes on the road today.
Oh, yeah.
They stop in at the club.
No balls, 2 strikes. And that's a fair ball. Down the third base line, another base hit for Alvarado.
Oh. Willimantic trying to come back.
So Alvarado struck out the first time up. Couple of hits. 2 for 3. There's Cam Beebe. Started at pitching. He was the starting pitcher, then went to first base. There goes Alvarado, and the ball was dropped. Otherwise, they would have had him.
Got back at second safely.
So stolen base for Cisco Alvarado.
1-0 on the batter.
Beebe just kind of waved at that one.
And he was up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yep. But most of all, Al, it's just good to see kids out playing.
Yes, after last year, that's a big, big plus.
Yeah. So win, lose, or draw, these kids are out playing and they're doing what they love. So that's a win for everybody.
Yep.
Mostly for the kids.
It sure is.
And he gets Beebe swinging for Brower's first strikeout.
Oh, 1 out.
Here's Ryan Garvey. 2 for 2. Couple of singles and a stolen base. Strike 1. Brower just firing strikes.
Campaign's going to be asshole behind that base.
And there's a shot into left field, but right at the left fielder, Sonny Botello, who moved over from right to left.
He's going from third, going to try to score.
And Alvarado comes in as the ball's batted around. Nobody knew really where it was. They finally got it, but Alvarado watched it and scored. And D'Amico is coming out again. And they're going to go ahead and they're going to appeal and safe. They appealed to second. So Alvarado has scored both runs.
Well, they get one more back. And
as he tagged to go from second to third, but then from third to home on the errant throw.
Yes.
So 2 down. Here's Gavin King. Got a base hit and bounce back to the pitcher. So nobody on base. 7-2 is now your score. Willimantic picking up another run. But they're going to have to do better than that if they want to catch Jewett City.
Oh, they got 5 big ones that they have to get. 5 more.
It just missed. 2-0. Pop up. It's going to stay in play, but nobody's going to be able to get it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mike Benarski, Mr. Jewett City, Al Gear.
Yes, sir.
And Austin, the Cam Man Smith. Foul back.
And the count
Ian.
evens up. 2
Ian,
balls, 2 strikes.
who was online, said, nice catch, Sonny.
All right.
Now remember, if you tell us who your player is, who you're rooting for, when these kids go back and watch it, they'll be able to see their name up on the screen as well.
Yes, sir.
It was really cool when we drove up today. A lot of the kids came over and said, whoa, this was great, man. I got to see the game and everything was weird but fun because they got to watch themselves playing. So.
Yep.
And it'll always be there, too.
Right there in that YouTube
Got
channel.
him looking.
And we go to the 6th inning. The score now, JC 7, Willimantic 2.
Willimantic's got one more shot to go ahead and make some magic or make some noise. Remember, both teams have played one game already, as we said at the beginning of the contest. Jewett City beat Colchester 15-0. The game ended on a mercy rule after the 3rd inning.
Wow.
And first game that Willimantic played, unfortunately, they lost their first contest. They lost 8-3 in 6 innings against Coventry.
Wow.
As Mr. Jewett said, he said earlier today.
Yeah, it used to be
Whoa, what's out there, Al?
double elimination.
No. You're talking about the Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox.
Get out the broom.
They got the broom out, and they swept those Yankees, much to the chagrin of my Yankee fan brother, Larry.
Yeah, well, tough, Larry.
Yeah, tough.
Tough bananas.
Yeah. He'll be all right after the depression leaves.
So Perez is back out on the hill once again for Willimantic. Derek Perez, number 51, came into the game late. Pitched a 1-2-3 5th inning. Did very well. Another change, we have Nico Martinez Chavez, who's now in right field. So here's Keegan Leanna. This is his first at bat. Ended up in the, because of the switcheroos, ended up in the leadoff spot. You right there, Mr. JC?
Yes, sir.
No balls and 1 strike to Keegan Leanna, who's playing right field. He had to duck out of the way of that one. Two balls and 1 strike. Called strike 2. Evens it up at 2-2. 3-2. Trying to tell my daughter to crack the window a little bit. Ball 4. So Leanna is on for the base on balls. Here's Jackson D'Amico. Flight out to left field, flight out to the third baseman, a little pop-up. And he got on at first in the fielder's choice, a little chop, and that's going to be into left center field, but it's going to drop for a base hit. Leanna's going to make it up to second. Leanna had to kind of pull up a little bit because didn't know if the ball was going to get caught, but it just kind of dropped in between the triangle there. First and second. Give D'Amico a base hit. Gives Garrett Brower. Started the game at third base and now on mound. Strike one. Over Brower's head, 1-1. And there's a little nubber to second, and they are going to get the force play on D'Amico. So Brower is on a fielder's choice. And Leanna down to third. There's Max Gray. Swing and a foul.
Counts 0-1.
Hey, you're back.
I am back.
Mr. Jewett City, Emeritus.
1 out.
Get out here his own
So we got runners on first and third.
And the count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You duck out of the way. And Brower goes on to second, steals second uncontested, takes away the force. There's a nice pitch by Perez. 2-2. Perez in a little bit of a jam. Oh, what an off-speed pitch. Totally fooled Brower.
Strike 3.
Got the strikeout.
2 outs.
So Perez trying to pitch out of a jam here. Here's Mason Mills, who actually struck out last time up, but that was against Alvarado. Swinging a foul. We are in the top of the 6th inning.
Yes, sir. 1 more chance for Willimantic. 2 outs.
Pitch, swing, and a miss.
JC, and the count's 0-2.
As we used to say back in the day, whiff.
Swish, I thought.
No, whiff.
Whiff. Okay.
Ball just high. Matter of fact, Carvey had it framed right there, and he just kind of kept it there. Like, where did that miss? 1-2, 2 outs. Perez trying to pitch out of a jam. And there goes the windshield. Oh!
And just a reminder to everybody, Little League is not responsible if your vehicle is struck by a foul ball or a home run.
1-2. Got him! Perez totally pitched out of that jam by striking out the last 2 batters in the inning, Max Gray and Mason Mills. Great pitching performance by Perez to keep Willimantic in this ballgame. However, we are going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the last shot for Willimantic.
3 outs away for JC to claim this victory.
They are up 7-2.
Yes, they are.
Also, I got a quick question for you guys. You might know.
Yes.
Why is first base double bag? One plate, a red plate.
I think it's double bag to prevent injury and collisions.
Got you. That makes sense.
Good question, though.
But that's just my theory. I don't know that for sure. That's just what I'm going to go ahead and.
Third base is not that way, right?
No.
Third
All
base,
right.
second base, is single bag.
Don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and run down our sponsors once again. Jewett City
Oh,
Savings
yes.
Bank, the Burns Agency in Norwich and in Dayville, Griswold Pride. We always broadcast from the Griswold Pride broadcast booth, as we are doing that here again today. Highway Campers in Plainfield. Advanced Automotive on 138. Go see the Tire Queen. Go see her now. Advanced Automotive. Oh, we just said that. How about the Jewett City Greenhouse, Forest and Greenhouse? Owned and operated locally. Did you hear that word out? Locally.
Oh, I love local.
1937 is when they started. Dr. Joel Zuckerbrown and Katina Simmons. Guess what? They're optometrists. They're local.
Yes, they are.
Perfect example of local versus local. Uncle Cranky's. They're on Main Street, Jewett City. Where are they, Al?
Local.
They're local.
Of course they are.
Napa Auto Parts and Route 138 Griswold. Where are they, Al?
Local?
They're local.
Yes, they are.
They're local. Eastern Savings Bank. They got one. They got a branch right downtown Jewett City.
Yes, and they
Where
are.
are they?
They're local.
They're local. You see the new ATM, by the
Of
way?
course they are.
You see the new the
Yes, I've been to
the
it
new clock and everything with the
several
sunflowers
times.
all over.
Yes. Yep.
And Sirac. They're out of Norwich, but where are they, Al?
Local.
They're local. Sirac's
I'll tell
really, helping communities reduce the impact of substance abuse, problem gambling, and mental health related issues. Go to Sirac CT. That's SERACCT.org. Find out why they say it's 21 for a reason.
Yes.
So thank you very much to all of our sponsors
Oh,
that have made it possible for us to broadcast these first two games.
and make sure you tell these sponsors if you happen to visit them.
Tell
them,
them, hey, thanks for supporting.
Thanks for supporting us.
Thanks for supporting. Thanks for supporting Little League Baseball.
Because that makes it very local.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the sixth. Brower on the hill. Martinez Chavez takes strike one. Brower trying to nail it down for J.J. Harden. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Ooh, he's trying to make quick work of this one. 0-2 on the batter.
Got him.
Oh, there's one. There's one down. Two more to go.
Here's Sean Podasic. Had a base hit, and then he popped up to the first baseman. Well, actually, grounded up to the first baseman unassisted. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Brower in a little bit of a groove right now.
I tell you, I'm starting to feel that breeze now when they swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strike two.
Ooh, 0-2.
Brower just rocking and rolling on the mound right now.
Yep. He's ready to go. He wants to fire.
Got him.
Wow.
2 strikeouts in a row. Willimantic down to their last out.
This is the final out, folks. Coming up.
It's Gavin Samuels. The right field, I believe. I think they're going to... I don't know. Looks like they're going to make a substitution here.
Pitch hitter, right?
Yep. Gavin Samuels.
All right.
Gavin's 0 for 2.
0-0. Steps in at the batter's box. First pitch. Here it is.
Strike one.
Strike one. 0-1 on the batter. 2 outs, folks.
Brower trying to close the door. Struck out the first 2 batters here in the 6th. Ball 1, 1-2. Is that the first ball he's thrown this inning?
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitcher, Brower. Pop. Fouling out of play. Willimantic down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. It's not over till it's over, right?
That is correct.
Foul back. Samuel stays alive. If he gets on base, then Derek Perez, the pitcher, is up next. 7-2 the score. Jewett City ahead.
Fires away.
Popped up to the shortstop. That's the ball game.
And JC comes away with another win in the win column. Winning this one 7-2.
7-2 is your final score. JJ Harden with the win. The loss, hard luck loss, goes to Cam Beebe of Willimantic. So, Mr. Jewett City.
Yes, sir.
We have been commissioned for the first 2 games. We don't know about the next 2 games if we're on or not. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, hopefully. I hope the sponsors get enough recognition here at the YouTube spot, and you can get your name.
They're trying to get a.
Oh, they're trying to get a photo. Okay. Oh, they want.
Brent's mad. We're trying to get him to say hello to the camera. That's all. We got it. Anyway, that's the ball game. 7-2, Jewett City over Willimantic. Hard fought, tough luck loss for Willimantic. They had that first inning that was tough. Otherwise, you know what? This would be a tie ball game.
It would be. Absolutely.
If they didn't have that first inning like that, it'd be a tie ball game. So
very exciting game. Well pitched. I'll tell you, the relief pitchers that came in were firing away, I'll tell you. And it was also another good day. The Red Sox won today.
That's it.
Over the Yankees.
So anyway, that's going to do it. Later on this week, I believe Wednesday. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Stay tuned to SNSN. We'll let you know where Game 3 is going to be. We do not know if we're broadcasting them yet or not, Games 3 and 4. But I can tell you Game 3 is going to be in Norwich. Game 4 will be back here at Whiteley Field in Jewett City. So that's the story for now. It's all we know. So the Jewett City team goes to 2-0 with their victory today. Willimantic falls to 0-2.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see what happens. So for Al Gear, for Austin, and for Gene the Dancing Machine.
And thank you very much.
And Rihanna Michael, with the puppies over here.
And thank you very much for inviting me to come down. It was very exciting. It was great to get back here to the field, Michael. It's been a while since I've been down here, but when you put on 30 or 40 years here, you do miss it.
Well, you're not done yet, Al.
I am not.
There may be another couple of games coming your way, and depending on how these guys go, see, now this is a team that went to the States a couple of years ago.
You can easily go on to the States. Once you win your district, then you go to the States.
So let's see what happens. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. Let's see if we can get all
right.
They got them. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Stay safe, and thanks for listening to us.